Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay back at it again, and today we got Gen Z Teachers Are Fighting Their Students by Maury. You already know what the deal is, man. Subscribe to my social, subscribe to Jay's here and Jay's there. Without further ado, let's get started.
Well, it's official. Gen Z people are now teachers and now are teaching Gen Z students. And you can imagine how that's turning out.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50.
I couldn't do it, bro. Like, this is one of the reasons why I couldn't be a teacher, because as a civilian, right, I say I'm a stand-up dude. I'm a decent human being, right? But there is a certain threshold to where if something like this was to happen, right? Something of this level of disrespect was to happen, right? It's just like something in my brain would just snap, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's like, it's the effort meter. It's the meter where it's just like, you know what? Screw my whole life, screw my work, screw my job security. You know what I'm saying? I gotta fight, bro. There's just certain situations to where, you know, that's a possibility of happening. You feel me?
Per person. That's £200 off for
Yeah,
a
I'm assuming this is a teacher.
family of 4.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. She literally looks like she's still in high school. Like, she could be any of the students in the room right now. But alas, and this is what I was afraid of. Our generation finally getting into positions of power to where we are kind of the new adults. And the thing is, I know I could never be a teacher or responsible for another.
Alright, bro, I could not deal with this. And it's not even like it's your kid. It's not like you can get home and discipline. No, you just gotta deal with it. Like, I couldn't deal with it, man. I couldn't do it.
Gen Z person trying to test me, trying to disrespect me, trying to press me, like, cause I'm not tolerating all that. Like, if you really want to run the fade, we can run the fair one. Like, we can step outside and handle business if necessary. Like, Gen Z is the generation that's just not gonna be playing these games.
Millions.
Like, if you wanna do this, let's go outside, go in the restroom, handle business, and get it out. Like, just handle business so we can both move on with our lives. I'm not about to be doing all this content and disrespect. I'm not about to play this game with you. Like, we just gonna square up and get it out of the way. You know what I'm saying?
Free child place holidays available with 22 kilograms.
I like, I like how she just started hitting her own jaw. Like, bro,
Like, this is a form of mental illness, my nigga. I don't know the context, the situation that led it, but there has to be some type of mental illness.
if you really want to fight, we can fight, bro. And he's just standing there like he doesn't know what to do, man.
Cause that's the teacher, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Somebody in the comment section said, well, my generation has finally become the teachers. This will be interesting. Yeah, it is very interesting. Here's more Gen Z teacher content.
You need to be locked in.
I think it's fair to say that, like, I think I need to say this. This is not all Gen Z teachers. You know, I've had some teachers who are from the older half of Gen Z that are cool, genuinely good teachers who don't tolerate or cause this type of, you know, saying nonsense, right? But, you know, it's like, you know, it's just some clips on the internet where this buffoonery happens. But yeah, man, I can at least say it's interesting. I can definitely say it's interesting. The only thing I will not understand is teachers trying to be the friends. Like, I don't support that. I don't like when parents try to be their kids' best friends, or when they're teachers. I don't like when adults, authority figures, try to be like best friends and try to talk like I don't like that. Like, I see the way I talk to my coaches, or like my you know what I'm saying, like my teachers and whatnot, is way different than how I talk to like my best friends. Like, it's different. Like, you know, there's a certain level of respect and, you know, demure you're supposed to move with when you're talking to an authority figure. You feel me?
Bro, you know what's funny is the fact that she's using like memes from like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago while also using new memes from the current day that Gen Alpha kids are familiar with. And the great thing about this is that Gen Z, right, we grew up with technology, so we're kind of in the same online communities and are aware of pretty much all the like slang, online terms and all that. So we're pretty much caught up on everything, right? Whereas with past generations, there were like distinct cultural phenomena, slang words, ways of dressing, TV shows, etc. between millennials, boomers, Gen Xers and all that. Like, this is a new phenomena, like something we've truly never seen before. Gen Z teachers are a different breed. POV, you're a teacher in your 20s.
Yo, this is how I...
Nah, my teachers, like, I don't want a teacher hugging up on my
A
kid.
different breed. POV.
And you know you should not be dressing like this. If you are at school dressed like this, you need to be apprehended.
You're a teacher in your 20s.
Yo, this is how I know I'm getting old, bro. Because a lot of times I think to myself, you know, high school really hasn't changed that much since I left. The only major changes was obviously like the pandemic. Like I was in college by then. Social media was mostly the same, right? Like Snap, Insta, Twitter, it was all the same. But TikTok and streaming, bro, those didn't blow up until I was in college. And now I can see how much they've altered society, but especially just fucking high school. Because now not only are like high school kids, like 14, 15-year-olds becoming fucking influencers, but so are their teachers. And now I see teachers like this all over my For You page, bro. It's not just this one, there's plenty. Like POV, you're a teacher in your 20s, and the first clip is them like twerking in the club on Saturday night, and then the next clip is them in class on Monday. And I just can't imagine being a kid and like
I could not imagine my teacher shaking ass. I can't imagine that imagery. Like I can't imagine my teachers doing stuff like that. Like, bro, when I was young, I used to think teachers lived at the school. I could not imagine seeing my teacher shaking ass on a pole like that. Like that, this doesn't register in my brain.
middle school or high school and scrolling through my For You page and seeing that
So yeah, that's basically what makes this entire situation funny. It's because as Gen Z, we grew up with the same social media platforms, internet, had the same ease of access to the internet.
Now, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do outside of hours, right? I really don't care. But it's like, I just can't imagine my teacher, saying, busting it wide open to Megan Thee Stallion on a Saturday evening. Like, I just, like, that, it just doesn't, I can't fathom that.
And are in the same online communities, watch pretty much similar types of content, use the same types of slang, and that tied with Gen Zers not really believing in the whole traditional type of, as you get older, you should start changing your behaviors and become more boring type of shit. Like, no, we don't believe in that shit, bro. We're here to have fun, live life, make bread, and be outside. Gone are the days of old-ass teachers with hunched backs, wrinkles, and bifocals, and canes pulling up to the classroom every day, teaching the most boring shit ever with half the class falling asleep with nobody paying attention. Those days are done. POV. You have a Gen Z teacher.
Oh, if you need anything, don't be shy, okay? There are no rules in this house. I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
Not gonna lie, bro, in this day and age, if I were still a high school student,
Bro, look at how short... Bro, look at how short the pants are, man. Like, bro, if my teacher is moving like this, nothing is getting done, my nigga. Like, bro... Like, no work is getting completed, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I would be struggling every single day with Gen Z teachers, man, because there ain't no way, bro. Pulling up to school like this might make me want to have a spotless attendance record.
So, it's
Bro, I'm talking perfect attendance, not a second missed class.
14, and this whole thing starts when this guy Franz Ferdinand goes and catches the fade.
Did she really just say, Fran?
Catches the fade. Ugh! 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 That don't sound right. Like, that don't sound right in a class. That don't sound right. That don't sound right.
It's Ferdinand.
That don't sound right for a teacher to be, like, I'd be, like, just be old and boring. Like, I couldn't, I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't deal with it, bro. It's, Niggas,
They caught the fade. I mean, it makes sense, but I've just never heard that term in history class before.
But he wasn't just some rando, he was the Prince of Austria-Hungary. And the guy who unalived him was from Serbia. So, Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia, makes sense. But Serbia's BFFs with Russia, so Russia was like, say less, we got you.
I mean, I guess if it helps the kids understand, but I'm just not, bro. I'm not used to this type of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not used to this.
Wait, what? Catching the fade? Bro, say less? Nah, she's different.
Now, it could have just stayed between those three, but Germany had to be the main character and declare war when literally nobody asked. But TBH, their empire was pretty mid, and they had been pressed about it for a while. So, now we got a world war, and the boys were like, alright, let's go, let's light work, we'll make Christmas. But that was actually probably
Bro, I still, like, bro, just hand me the packet, man. Just hand me the packet.
a total cap because they ended up being in the trench for like 3 years, and it was super sad.
I'm just now noticing, is she really holding up a cup of Starbucks coffee while using all these modern slang terms in history class, while actually getting the message across and having the class pay attention? And finally enters the Gen Z.
I mean, if it helps the, like I already said, if it helps the class learn, I guess. Right, because that's your job as a teacher, to help your kids understand what's going on, whether it be doing history, science, or physics. I'm just not used to that shit. I'm not used to teachers saying bro, BFF, catch a like I'm never gonna be used to that.
Z male Gym teacher. I've literally never seen one before until now.
Yo, line up. We finna take some roll. Jacob. Jacob, those sneaks go dummy hard. I see you. Hey,
Listen up, class fucking mad lit
today, no cap.
but I need you to pay attention.
Yeah, I met your mom at parent teacher conferences. She single? Hey, listen up. We're playing dodgeball.
I swear to God, this is so weird to me. Because a lot of Gen Z still look like they could either be in high school or at most college. So the fact that a lot of Gen Z people are now teaching, literal teachers, math, history, gym, is actually blowing my mind. Mind you, this guy's also a husband and father too.
Again today. Remember like
Hey, congrats to
I said
him.
last time, just like Fortnite. Headshots. Headshots are what we're looking for. Hey, attaboy Jakey, that crossover straight.
Hey man, this is part of the changes. I feel like every generation looks at the new generation coming into positions of power and leadership, and they see it with, you know, hostility and whatnot. You know, they said the same thing about millennials, and they're saying the same thing about Gen Z, and they're going to say the same thing about Gen Alpha. It's just going to keep going, generation bias and all that. But hey man, times are changing. You feel what I'm saying? It just is what it is.
Yes, my guy, keep it up. You said your sister was 21, right? Can I get that snap?
Can I get that snap?
Attaboy Jakey.
Hold on,
that
I gotta get a couple
crossover straight gas,
screenshots.
My guy, keep it up. You said your sister was 21, right? Can I get that snap?
Can
Horny ass nigga,
I
bro.
get that snap? Just as I expected. When your students forget, you're also Gen Z.
All right, whatever. Do what you do. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Cooler.
Bro.
Sis.
Yo, look, I'ma be good.
And I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be very better.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this was fully to be expected when Gen Z got old enough to start teaching other Gen Z people. I mean, again, this is why I can never become a teacher, because I know how kids are, and I understand how disrespectful a lot of Gen Z people are, or antisocial, or just weird. And I'm just not gonna study 4 years to become a teacher, only to get fired within the first week because I'm
And not to make enough money. Nigga, teachers do not make enough. They make, the average teacher makes like 37,000 a year, which is not enough.
outside class in the hallway, ducking, bobbing, and weaving while I'm running the fade with a nasty ass bratty 9th grader who thinks he's with the shits. Anyway, thoughts and opinions down below. Yo, shout out to all my Gen Z teachers out there. I'm only aware of one, acquainted with one. She's a 3rd grade teacher. Shout out to her. But yeah, I mean, as time goes on, you know, Gen Z will start becoming, you know, CEOs of major companies. We will become like truck drivers, infrastructural engineers, city bus drivers, what else? Presidents, governors, politicians, the whole 9 yards. We are the new adults, essentially.
Hey man, shout out Maury for this video. This was a good video. But that being said, it's your boy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Maury. It's your boy Jay. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, and stay blessed. And I'm out.